used to cry tears, now I have a criteria to stay true to my peers. From my core to my exterior, used to ball my eyes out.
This is raw filmmaking. This is gritty shit. There's no honey wagons here. Nobody's getting pampered. This is what filmmaking should be. It's just like, tell your story, make it happen, and you don't need $100 million.
So Lane Garrison, he had a little experience with graffiti like a lot of people do, but he was not a writer. And, you know, in talking to Brian about it, we decided we need to teach him some basic stuff. So we had him just practice doing straight lines, like as straight as can be. And he got that down to where he could fake it. And we actually cast another lead out of LA who dropped out about a week out. And Brian wanted the lead role for, you know, the whole time he was involved in the project, and then our actor drops out at the last minute, so it was just a no-brainer. Brian jumped in there, and the movie, you know, wouldn't have been the same without him. There was one scene in particular, the liquor store scene. I gave Brian the freedom to improvise a lot, but there's a limit. And with the liquor store scene, there were certain milestones in that scene that had to be hit. And to top it all off, every take he was going inside and grabbing a tall, you know, malt liquor and drinking it and then going in again. 8 beers into it, he was feeling a little lightheaded and he couldn't finish the scene.
And it's tough because he wasn't able to hit his lines. He was so in the present moment. He wasn't able to stay with the script and stay on script, and that frustrated the director, Ben, frustrated Lane.
Yeah, the fucking came out to have a smoke.
The crew was tired, so everybody was out of there in minutes. We had a little huddle after Brian took off.
It's more important what's going on in Brian's head. He needs to know that he didn't work out, but that, yeah, it's not a complete failure.
He had to struggle at it, but I think his performance was, you know, electrifying, especially for someone who's never acted before.
Brian would frequently drive us crazy trying to direct the movie or trying to rewrite it on the fly, but he was always doing it from a place of what's best for the movie.
Oh, yeah.
The perfect example was the party scene.
You're alone?
Yeah, I guess we could say that.
Okay.
You know, we needed a full room. Not just a full room of people, but a full room of the people who should be at that party. So Brian Burnham gets on his cell phone, you know, and I think we had like 75 people and show up as extras for that scene. And we shot, I think, 13 pages of script, but when we were shooting dialogue scenes, everybody had to completely shut up.
Everybody, please be quiet. Thank you. We're about to do this take.
Yeah, here we go.
Really cooperative, really supportive, you know, just phenomenal. And we had Topper there, who's, you know, underground rapping legend, and you got Sam Flores in the room, you know, who did the artwork for that scene. Tajay, obviously, who plays Dino in the movie from Souls of Mischief, who's a rap legend, you know, and then we had D Sharp DJing. It just was this real warm feeling, like, you know, this is the culture that we're shooting it in, and here they are coming out to support us. You know, we couldn't have done that without them. We couldn't have made the movie without them, for sure. That scene specifically, you know, that just kind of said it all to me, and it just made me realize, wow, man, these guys are really getting behind this movie, and it was really encouraging. I think the main issue was manpower, that we just didn't have the manpower. We had a cameraman who did have an assistant, but a sound man who didn't. We basically had this documentary configuration so that we could capture things in real time.
The core of our crew, the professionals who actually shooted the movie, they were rock solid professional.
Maybe she could even be more off to the side, you know? Hey, Daryl.
We were able to sign on an amazing DP, Kev Robertson, and basically said, I am going to make sure this movie happens. We were able to then get an AC. We were able to then get a sound guy. We were able to get a gaffer, production assistants, because we had the momentum of a good core crew. At the end of the day, it's a team sport. Making a film is a team sport. We're reaching for something that is beyond our grasp.